Hello! Welcome to the Joy of Cooking with Michelle. Today it feels like spring. It's so exciting, and in honor of that feeling, we are making a salad. And it's not an ordinary salad, but it's going to become your family favorite, I believe. I also like to believe that you can make it your own and add the things that your family enjoys. So what I've put together is a few ingredients that I thought would be fundamentally a foundation for this broccoli salad. The ingredients I've put in the description, and what I'm using to create this salad is going to be 4 cups of broccoli, a red pepper, 1 cup of cut up celery, half a cup of each chopped walnuts that I've put in my mini chopper, half a cup of raisins, and about a quarter of an onion. Now I've used a sweet onion. You could use a purple onion if you had one, but you do want it a little bit on the sweet side. The other ingredient that's key to this that I enjoy the most is any poppy seed dressing. I've checked out the nutritionals on this. It's low in sodium. This is just your regular everyday Kraft poppy seed dressing. One thing you could do is you could use oil and white balsamic vinegar if you don't want a creamy flavor. The nice thing is this is a little sweet along with the raisins, so it gives it a nice flavor. I love the poppy seeds in it also. I don't use a lot of poppy seed dressing, but I really enjoy this. Now, I also find that it goes rather well with the broccoli, because the broccoli sometimes, when it's really, really fresh, it's lovely. Some people may find it bitter, and this is a recipe. It's a recipe that I believe that would be wonderful to especially introduce to younger children, because of the funness of having the raisins and the walnuts in it. It's really high in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. Often you'll find that younger people, well, even adults, may enjoy having raw vegetables rather than cooked vegetables all the time. Myself personally, I like to have a cooked vegetable and a small side salad at least every dinner time. So because I've prepared everything ahead of time, what I'm really going to be doing is assembling this so you can see how easy it is. The thing that's the most interesting is it will take a while to cut up the broccoli. This is about the size of the broccoli that I've used. I took the flowerets and made them quite small. So you can see my hands are quite small, so it's a bit deceiving probably. But you can see that I fit easily 4 little flowerets. You can see that in my hand. Think about bite size. It's a perfect little bite-sized piece. So to start with, I started with 4 cups of the flowerets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the broccoli in first. The interesting thing also, when I chop the celery up, I love using the hearts of the celery and some of the leaves also. So you can see I have a variety of colors of the celery. It's not all just the dark green. It's the lighter green, a few of the leaves also. Now, 1 red pepper, what I did was, you can see I cut it up. I just chopped it small. So it's quite diced. Just gonna add that. The onions, and half a cup of raisins. Of course, If you don't want to add the raisins, you don't have to. If you don't enjoy celery, don't add celery. If you don't enjoy peppers, then you can leave that out. I always find these recipes are somewhat adaptable to what your family enjoys. The foundation of this, of course, is the broccoli. You may find that people in your family don't enjoy the onion. Maybe the onion doesn't agree with you. Then leave it out. But I like this because it looks like a variety of colors. And now, the other thing we can do to personalize this is determine how much salad dressing you would enjoy. The other thing that's really interesting about this salad is you could make it shortly before dinner time. This is one of those salads that if you have the next day, sometimes it even tastes better. The one thing we have to be cautious about is how much salad dressing we're using, because the salad dressing will get caught up in the florets, basically, of the broccoli. So the broccoli might absorb a lot, so I caution that you should use less. So I put it in a bigger bowl so I can toss it. Once I toss it, I'm going to put it in this bowl so you can see what it looks like. So I grabbed a tablespoon, and I'm trying to remember last time I made this, what I did was I started out by just putting 2 tablespoons of the poppy seed dressing. Now there's about 5 grams of fat in each tablespoon of poppy seed dressing, but a little goes a long way. The other thing is that because it's made with healthy fats, I think mostly soybean oil, that it's not saturated fats, so it's relatively healthy for you because it's a healthy fat. Okay, so 2 tablespoons didn't do me justice. I think 3 tablespoons, or maybe even 1/4 cup, might be better. I found that as this recipe sat overnight, that I didn't want to overdo it with the salad dressing, because as it sat overnight, I found that it became more moist, because when you're washing the broccoli, sometimes it's holding some of the moisture also, and then the flavors all blend. So I would recommend between 3 tablespoons of the poppy seed dressing up to 4, and 4 tablespoons is 1/4 cup. So there you go. I've added 3, and I'm really happy with that. I think this is going to be good. So I have a nice clear bowl here for you to see what it's going to look like. You'll see how beautiful and colorful it is when we get it all in. So the salad dressing should not look mayonnaise-like, and really we just gently want to coat the vegetables. We don't want it to have this overwhelming flavor of the poppy seed dressing. The walnuts are wonderful in here. The other thing I wanted to say about the poppy seed dressing is that you can use different varieties, maybe Renee's or maybe Farm Boy makes a really lovely poppy seed dressing. Always check with salad dressings how much sodium is in the salad dressing, because like soup and broth and tomato sauce, salad dressing can sometimes be really high in sodium. So when you're looking at the percentage daily value, which is the column on the far right-hand side of the label. It'll say percentage daily value. You want something that's closer to 5% because that's just a little bit of sodium. You don't want anything that's close to 15% daily value in terms of sodium content because that's very significant. Wow, there we go. This is perfect. Isn't that lovely? Look at the colors in that. If you wanted to, you probably could add yellow pepper if you wanted to. You can see even from the side how colorful it is. It's very confetti-like looking with the red and the green. The thing I love the most about it is how the walnuts really accentuate the flavor of the total salad. So this is a highly recommended salad. The broccoli is so healthy for you. The fruits and vegetables very high in antioxidants, and I think it's going to become one of your family favorites. So make it your own. The ingredients are listed for you, and you can modify them to suit your family. I hope that if the weather continues, we can maybe look at getting outside and maybe firing up the barbecue. And this would be a great accompaniment to pump up the vegetables in your nutrition. The raisins give it a little bit of sweetness, and I think it's a great idea to help encourage maybe the younger people in your family to try something different, because that's always the goal, is to try something different and have lots of variety in your nutrition. So I want to wish you again, it's still March, so happy Nutrition Month, and everybody is unique in their tastes. And I think that the broccoli salad is something that you have to get an opportunity to try to broaden your horizons and try something new. So thank you for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave your questions or comments in the comments below, and I'll always make sure to get back to you. So remember, you can always watch the replay, and yeah, if you have an opportunity, tell your friends about this cooking show so that they can come and join along too. Thank you for joining. Bye. Happy Monday.